Good morning from the van. In case you missed our last video, let me catch you up here first.
Gosh. I tried to start the van and then just cycled through like 100 different errors. We're stuck for now until we figure this out. So there's that.
Dash obviously wasn't concerned, but no matter how many ways we tried to jump the van, it stayed dead. Yeah, so this has been less than ideal. But on a positive note, maybe, today we are taking our very first tow truck ride.
Now, while we are not technical experts in the RV industry, I will say that we have been RVing for a long time, but there are definitely people that are way smarter than we are. What we do teach you on this channel is what can happen, what can go wrong. We have plenty of that. So this is another example. We're in our first motorhome. It's broken down. We're gonna get towed today. And we've been told in the past that that's probably the most difficult part of having a motorhome. When it goes to the shop, you lose your entire home. So that is what we're going to experience today. And we're gonna take you along for the ride. Now, obviously we've got a little bit of preparation to do before the tow truck gets here, but yeah, we're just gonna see how this goes because, well, honestly, we don't know yet. And you're gonna find out as it happens.
Step one, we're packing our lives in these. Because to be honest, we have zero idea when we're gonna be back in the van. We know that Mercedes is where we're getting towed today. It has to fix whatever kind of crazy electrical or computer issue that we're having that the van won't start. And then B, today was supposed to be the day that we were taking it to Vinny's, which is where we were getting the dent repair done and while we're out here in California. So, I mean, we're staying positive and assuming that, you know, it'll only be a week or so that we'll be back in the van, but there's just like literally no way to know. So packing is a little challenging. If you had no idea how long you were going to be away from home, what would be like the essential things that you would pack? Leave it in a comment below. With all the craziness going on with us packing in the Airstream, which we're about 75% of the way done, Baby Dash is so tired because we didn't end up going for a run and he didn't get his morning nap in. We were too worried that we wouldn't get everything done in time. So he loves to stroll. That means it's a good opportunity to go Wanderlocal and find coffee.
It is no secret that we are super spontaneous, and that's just our MO. We like to fly by the seat of our pants. But lately, the level of craziness has definitely gone up a notch. Even when we're moving around like crazy, we at least know where we're headed. But currently, the situation is like, you're going somewhere, but we don't know where. You're eventually gonna get there, but we don't know when. So you just have to hold on for the ride. And that's basically where we're at today. We know we're going somewhere. We don't know which direction we're gonna go because we have to go to a shop. And at this point, we don't even know when they're gonna come get us. And then when they do, we don't know what to expect. So there's a lot of variables today that are a little bit out of the ordinary for our crazy lifestyle. But we're just rolling with it because that's what we do. Roll with it.
Are you having fun, little man?
In case you wanted the 411 on Quincy, California, there's a few coffee shops in town, but this is by far the best one.
Welcome to Midtown Coffee.
So, my
Good news. While we were grabbing coffee, we got a notification from the RV Complete team that they booked us an appointment just north of Sacramento at a Mercedes dealership. So then they found us a local tow truck company who we just talked to a few minutes ago. They're going to be here within the next couple of hours. We got to take a couple of photos for them because, well, since the whole thing is electric and it's 100% dead, we can't exactly just like flip it into neutral. So we're going to take some photos of underneath the van for them so they can figure out what kind of truck that they need to send, and then someone should be on their way to get us. So stars are starting to align. We're going to be going towards the right direction, which we're excited about. It could have been that they could have sent us anywhere. So we're making progress. That's good. Daniel says that I'm like totally glass full right now, and he's like trying to decide if he's half full, half empty.
Like I always say, occasionally there's a crack in my Disney, and right now the crack is starting to increase in size. So that's what I'm gonna say about my positivity right now, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, y'all. I'm doing the best I can under these conditions.
Photos.
Tow truck should be here soon. So last time we left the van, we left a bunch of stuff in the refrigerator and it was disgusting. So we're not making that mistake again. So I'm literally using all the things that I have left to make a big, beautiful salad, call it lunch, and then the tow truck should be here.
Yummy. What do you think of that, Dash? Are you hungry? Are you ready for the lunch? Yeah, you ready for lunch? Yeah.
What about salad, Dash? Oh, yeah. Come on. Daddy's going to come get you.
Come on, Dada.
If we mentioned this is the only door we can get in and out of right now because of the batteries being dead. Well, that, and we have Dash's car seat over there. So, there's that.
You can manually open the side door, but it's not easy. This is definitely easier than cranking that thing open. So, salad.
We also had ice cream sandwiches to get rid of in the freezer. Did you like that, Dash? Yeah. You look like you liked it. Okay. I think the van is officially prepped to go to the Mercedes dealership. Alright, see? Nice and pretty and clean in here. It's nice and it doesn't have all of our stuff. The only thing left really is I've got a couple things in here that have to go with us. I'm not about to make that refrigerator mistake again. Hallelujah. An hour and a half later, which is probably tow truck time, they're here! At least we hope that's for us.
Dash and I are gonna go ahead and start breaking down the power system here. Not power system, but the power cords. We can start packing them up. That way we can head out of here. Dada.
Are you calling me Dada?
Yep.
Dude, I'm Mama.
Okay, buddy. You helping Dada? Yeah? You help Dada put this away? Yeah? Good job, buddy.
We're up in the van to put her on the truck.
But now it's
Somebody's just as curious as we are as how they're going to get this thing on the truck. So one of the things that I was really worried about with the tow truck is that we have baby Dash with us. We have a car seat. Like, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere here in Quincy, and I don't even know if there's anywhere to rent a car around here. And so we made a post last night on social media about the fact that the van had died, And one of the friends we met at the Airstream rally, she actually came and is going to drive us to Sacramento, which is where we're going to be putting the van, because as I suspected, tow truck and car seat, check this out. There's no way this would have worked. Yep. Definitely not enough room in there for the three of us, so I'd like to introduce you to our angel. Hey, Miss Julie, say hi.
Our guardian angel, legitimately. We were just having a conversation about that. You know, you paid for it and hope things come back to you.
Yes.
Well, this is
Yes.
every good deed we've ever done coming back to us, because she is here to help us out, and we were in quite the pickle, honestly.
True story, when the tow truck got here, I really thought that like the van was gonna look tiny on this thing. The van sticks off of it. Our van is huge. Well, the story keeps getting better. So the nice gentleman, Brian, who is helping us and getting the van on the tow truck, just came to let us know, quote unquote, a fun fact. Apparently our e-brake is also broken. So that's giving him a little bit of trouble getting it up here and getting it situated. But he said he's gonna like wiggle it, do some technical things. I'm sure that's not the technical term, but yeah. So there's that too. You can't make this stuff up. I think that's what Brian's working on now. Maybe. He's like,
I had a buddy that spent 100. Our chariot awaits. Camp RV show, we get to, like, everybody goes down.
I brought the donut wheel.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm...
this little dude is so tired. We haven't even been driving for like 60 seconds.
Yeah, she'll gun right from the soft serve wherever.
The weather wouldn't be as crazy as it is in Sacramento. Opinion, because that campground had been like one of
Any trail.
That's
So
nice.
That was really.
This area is adorable. I don't even remember us passing. Did we pass through here? No, of course we wouldn't have. We're going.
Yeah. Really pretty though back there. Let's thank ourselves that we're not riding in a stagecoach.
It's our guardian angel.
Oh, love you guys.
Love you too.
And we're back to hotel life. Well, Dee, how do you feel about our first towing experience? And by that I mean the van getting towed. Take two. So Daniel, tell me how you feel about our first towing experience.
I'm man, my brain is in a crazy place right now.
All right, well, the
The-
long and short of it.
I will say this. today we got to become closer friends with two of the most amazing people ever.
That's true.
Who are guardian angels because they came to rescue us from a small town that really didn't have a rental car service or Uber or anything, and we're kind of stuck. So that was amazing, and that's my glass half full comment.
I love it. Well, the good news is that we made it to a hotel that is 5-10 minutes away from the Mercedes dealership where the van got dropped off this afternoon. So tomorrow morning, we'll get to embark on that fun.
Basically, if you're curious about how this whole thing shakes out, you want to make sure you subscribe and ring that little bell because that'll notify you when the next video drops. And then you get to kind of see what happens because honestly, I mean, we don't even know at this point.
Nope.
It's just like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And I'm going to leave it at that.
But speaking of leaving it at that, make sure you wander local because as you know, it's good for the soul.